Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday, the 22nd of July. A much smaller bill for a new medical school at Wakato University than projected. The government's announced it'll put in almost $83 million and more than $150 million coming from the university supported by donors. Pre-election estimates settled on about $380 million. Prime Minister Chris Luxon says the difference is not due to downsizing.
Just much more precise economic analysis of actually what it's going to cost.
The Commerce Commission isn't standing in the way of Sky TV buying TV3 and 3Now for $1. Here's business reporter Michael Sergel on the purchase of Discovery's New Zealand TV arm.
The move will see New Zealand's two main commercial TV companies become one, but the companies say the Commerce Commission has looked at the commercial circumstances and has advised it won't be considering the matter further. Warner Brothers Discovery has revealed the TV group was no longer commercially viable on its own, despite a major restructure last year.
A Greyhound trainer says the government should provide compensation if it won't overturn its dog racing ban. The sport's being phased out by next July. The government's planning how to rehome 1,500 dogs and pondering whether the TAB should help pay. Trainer Craig Roberts says he'd like financial compensation. He says it's not like a regular business failure.
Government are stealing our livelihoods and our businesses away from us.
The government's touting its efforts to raise incomes and push down prices despite inflation rising to 2.7%. Incomes for many households aren't keeping up, with latest Westpac research showing disposable incomes increased just 0.9%. Finance and Economic Growth Minister Nicola Willis says they've made a concerted effort to focus on growing the economy and containing inflation.
Freezing of petrol taxes, mortgage payments have gone down. In many parts of the country, rents are decreasing. We're progressing work on rates caps.
A private investigator is criticising the lack of regulations on buying covert cameras. An Auckland man is facing up to 3 years in jail for making covert intimate videos of 64 women, including inside a Newmarket clothing store. The investigators, Daniel Torrenson, says this is underreported and it's much too easy to get cameras. Consumer New Zealand has launched another campaign against what it calls misleading supermarket pricing. The advocacy group is calling for a mandatory supermarket pricing accuracy code, automatic compensation and tougher penalties. Chief Executive John Duffy says shoppers are often charged more at the checkout than what's shown on the shelf. He says the feedback he's been getting from consumers has been eye-opening.
We got 600 complaints in a matter of weeks alleging pricing errors and misleading promotional activity.
To sport, 34-year-old Silver Ferns captain Amelia-Ann Ikanasio is unavailable for the international netball season. Former NBA centre Taco Fall is parting ways with the Breakers ahead of the Australian NBL basketball season midway through his contract. Former Zimbabwe captain Brendan Taylor is poised to face New Zealand in a cricket test 4 days after his 3.5-year ban is lifted for pocketing money off match fixers. And 45-year-old Venus Williams will return to Grand Slam tennis in the mixed doubles at the US Open. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.